Greetings to all. Trust all of you are safe and your near and dear ones in good health. My sincere thanks to SARC Chairman Jalapati, Secretary Panaraj, good friend and Chairman of Sikasa Naresh, Pampana, Rajesh, Venu. And when I say Venu, Vinay name also comes to me as the default. So pleasure to meet all of you at one forum today. Compliments to each of the students and the audit staff for attending this learning session on practical aspects of GST. On GST, we have two very eminent subject matter experts, very young, but a very deep knowledge on the subject, both Rajesh and Venu, who will take you through. I will take this opportunity to address briefly on importance of articleship or practical training and share 7 aspects, exactly 7 aspects I would like you to remember and make your articleship period the most valuable 3 years of your life. I understand in this program there are also audit staff who are not doing articleship. I would encourage those people also to join the chartered accountancy course, considering that you have a flair for accounting profession, and despite your background, take those little steps over time to pass intermediate stages, and once you get confidence, then you can commence your articleship. I'm sure your economic needs will be taken care by the principal, and at the institute also we have lots of scholarship schemes which are available. So let me share the 7 points I would like to bring to your attention. 1, the chartered accountancy course is recognized and chartered accountants succeed in career only because of the 3 years of practical training. In career, whether it's an employer or a client, if I'm in practice, pays you or recognize you only for practical knowledge. I've been a teacher for about 20 years and taught almost about 80,000 students. I have known chartered accountants who had avoided practical training, even became rank holders in life, but are struggling in their career. There are several who have done very good articleship, missed to qualify as chartered accountant, but are doing extremely well in their career, including occupying very high levels of office. The best part of the chartered accountancy course is the practical training. Second, please do not see articleship as employment and expect compensation for your time or effort. The moment you see articleship as employment, the firm will see you as an employee and the relationship will change. You are here in the audit firm as a trainee to learn. The stipend paid is a goodwill gesture. I repeat, it's a goodwill gesture of a firm to help you to self-finance your education. The whole institute and the chartered accountants course in India has developed as a crowdsourcing model. If a very highly recognized qualification like CA is available at 1/10 the cost of other accounting course across the world, it's because all the members who are involved in functioning of the institute, be it Jalapati, Pannaraj, Naresh, and all who are here on the screen now and others, are all involved in running the institute pro bono, zero remuneration. And for development of this profession, the practicing members are also encouraging the growth of profession by saying that I will contribute my little bit by paying you this honorarium. For example, if you want to learn badminton, cricket, music, you go to a coaching place and you pay fee there and learn. So to learn, you pay, whereas here you get paid to learn. Third, remember, everywhere else, practical training is only in the nets, whether it's cricket or whatever. Whereas here, practical training is on the job, live cases. A mistake during the practical training can cost the principal his life, his family. His certificate of practice can get withdrawn and respect in the society will be gone. Principal gives you on the job live training, whether it is physical verification, watching, tallying, filing, checking compliance, whatever. He trusts you and gives you on the job live training experience. You don't get that kind of experience in any other professional education. Even in medicine, the house surgery is done after you finished your 4 years, and there also you are largely observing rather than actually doing. Whereas here, right through your 3 years, the principal encourages you to make mistakes and keep learning in the process. Point number 4. In practical training, please don't measure on time. I'm sure if you want to learn badminton, learn tennis, learn cricket, whatever, or music, you would go to the badminton court or stadium or coach, and if you have a dedicated time of 2 hours for extra half an hour practice, we almost beg, saying that allow me to practice that extra half an hour. I want to learn more. At office, if you get extra work to do, say 3 to 4 hours more work a day, take it as an opportunity to get another 40 to 50% more practical experience before you step into your career, and see what a difference it makes when the employer recognizes you. Please note, every employer recruits assuming chartered accountants is a ready product. Unlike others, even business school and all, they're put through a training process. Whereas here, people recruit you as a ready product. 5. Respect every work you do, including a work as simple as the boss asking you to go and get a photocopy. In fact, I find many article students, some of them probably come from reasonably well-to-do families, have a feeling that I going and taking photocopy. But please note, there's a learning. Take a tennis. I'm sure most of you have watched yesterday's night match, Rafael Nadal versus Djokovic. There's a ball boy. Whether it is Federer or Ivan Lendl or Rafa, all of them were ball boys who used to pick balls and then hand it over to players before they even did ball boy activity in the professional circuit. So when you take a photocopy, let's say your boss asks you to take a photocopy of 3 pages, you walk across the street to take a photocopy, assuming you don't have an office, or even if you have an office. Human curiosity, you want to read what is there in the photocopy. That photocopy is probably an article in BCA journal, a 3-page article on taxation of some capital gains matter. So curiosity, as you take the photocopy, as you walk up and down, you would read. When you go back to the principal and hand him over, you also tell him that on a similar matter, I saw in the Institute Study Journal I attended one of the conferences arranged by Naresh Chandra Gilli, where similar matter, there was a case law decided by a Gujarat High Court or a tribunal, and tell that case name to the partner evening 7:30 when he is preparing for tomorrow's morning hearing. That one value add, you earn his heart, and you don't know when that opportunity will come. It will come in the first 3 months of articleship, 9th month of articleship, 15th month of articleship. Can come anytime, but there will be one opportunity like that, and God always gives that opportunity. So you need to look for that opportunity where you can make that difference. So that's how you actually win hearts. And once you have added value to somebody on a matter which matters a lot to that person, you become a very important person, and that person will start working for you. Instead of you working for him, he will work for you for the next 30 years. Anytime a career opportunity comes, a reference comes, he tells, this boy or girl, I knew when he or she was 20 years old, bright person. That independent observation makes the difference. I have been a huge beneficiary, not a normal beneficiary, huge beneficiary of that ecosystem. There have been people whom I have never thought of, who have put in those very kind words, and those kind words have helped me get opportunities, whether it is for learning or for my career. So do not think of any job as a menial job, including an opportunity to, let's say somebody is coming to meet your boss, office boy has left that evening at 5 o'clock. I have to organize coffee for that person and the guest. Be happy to just go and give it like it's my office. I've come here to give coffee for all the three of you sitting there. Most likely, the person who's come to visit will ask who this boy or girl is there. Just join us for coffee. That's a socializing. So those are all opportunities. Never consider any job as menial. And for an educated person like you, it's important that we give dignity for every job. Every job is important. Every job is important and should be treated with the same amount of respect. Point number 6, do not develop opinions on learning from practical training based on large firm, mid firm, small firm, or metro, non-metro, small town, big town. Don't have that impression. I'm sure among the 6 of us here, almost all of us would have come from some small town. At least I come from a town. And Mr. Pannaraj, at least I can speak on his behalf and he will not mind me speaking. He comes from a very small town, and in terms of the way he communicates or conducts himself, he's no less compared to anybody else coming from the larger metros as well. So never have that impression that the size of the firm or this town or city matters. Every firm, every place, irrespective of size, gives you a different learning. Each learning is unique. Everything is different. Large firms, all 3 years, same area, whether it's tax, audit, whatever. But gradually they build expertise. That's one type of learning. Other firms, all types of work you get, varying volumes, and you learn there as well. Remember, whether large firm or small firm, in articleship, you don't get expertise of a subject. Even if you do GST filing all 3 years, you will not get expertise of the subject, whether it's audit, accounting, income tax, whatever. You are likely to get at best about 10% knowledge. It takes a lifetime to learn a subject. On areas I practice, whether it's accounting, audit, corporate law, management, I am learning even today after 28 years of experience. And most of the times I learn from people as young as you, and I have no hesitation in learning. The articleship teaches you how to handle a work environment, work ethos, working with peers, your own batch, reporting to seniors, how to handle a senior, how to lead a team. I am in second year, how do I handle my juniors? How do I plan an assignment and complete it? How do I execute a job? If there are some wheels which are getting stuck, how do I solve it? Commitment to delivery schedules, common mistakes to avoid, how to judge people. All these are traits which you pick up during your articleship. Lastly, point 7. Articleship, in my view, is importantly about learning a business. As a 20-year-old, you get access to learn a business which even a 40-year-old will not get. I'm sure every firm, you would be dealing with some clients all the 3 years, same client, restaurant, textile, IT business, hardware dealing, whatever, same business. 3 years, you are going to have complete insights on how that business is functioning. If you take a textile or spinning mill, garment factory and all, somebody who's head of marketing will never know how production happens, how HR is dealt with. Even if he's called the chief marketing officer, he will not have access to that. But as a 20-year-old kid going for audit, you have access to every function in the organization. You can understand commercial function, procurement, where materials are bought, how they are negotiated, how they are bought, what is the cost sheet. It's top secret, but as a chartered accountant, inventory valuation, cost sheet is in your hand. How treasury is handled, loans are raised, how applications are filed for term loans, working capital, how quarterly statements are filed, how marketing function is done, pull, push, all kinds of models. You interact with CXOs, entrepreneurs who are highly successful and more than twice your age. A particular client, when you audit all 3 years, you get a deep understanding of that business. I would encourage each of you to try your hand at entrepreneurship as well. After you qualify, if you want to set up a similar business, I'm very sure the entrepreneur, the client who saw you audit, will be more than happy to bet on you. He will give you the capital and help you succeed, as he has seen you for 3 solid years. He has seen your competence, your work ethic, your behavior. And for that entrepreneur who wants to expand, whom else will we bet on if not you? Also remember, you're already intermediate pass. There is nothing for you to lose from here. You'll pass final for sure. Your own audit firm where you're doing articleship and clients are willing to recruit you. Unemployment question does not arise at all. Career is assured. You have to now work for maximizing and exploring every opportunity which comes your way, and many times also create opportunities. As I conclude, enjoy work and you will never find it tiring. When you enjoy work, it makes you happy. The work gives you sleep even as you are working, because the happiness of work keeps your mind at sleep and body at rest. My sincere appeal, grab work and do. Show the attitude that you want to do more work. Principal will delegate the best to you. Your age is a very critical one. Do not get distracted for whatever reason. Do not get distracted for whatever reason. I know you understand what I mean. People will align in life only with those who succeed. People will align in life only with those who succeed. The successful people have an aura around them and positive energy. Looks don't matter, and that is where the people will move to. Success is not about commercial success. Success means creating a positive impact on what you are engaged in. I would request Naresh Gilli and each of you here to celebrate the ensuing 5th September as Teachers' Day, thanking your principals. If you look at your entire life of learning, school teachers have changed almost every year. But here is a teacher of 3 years, the longest teacher tenure relationship, and his influence at this age is what is going to mold you. So 5th September, celebrate that day, thanking your principal for the learning which she is giving. And the moment you call your principal as teacher, the way the principal will start looking at you will also become different. Because every individual in their heart somewhere wants that recognition of a teacher. And I know practicing members, when you look back, they say that from my firm, 24 chartered accountants are qualified, they're occupying these positions. 42 are qualified, occupying these positions. They don't remember about how much of professional practice they built, the house they built, their family. No. What? Just check with any senior member, do a dipstick. They would say that in my life, 24 chartered accountants qualified under my articleship, and they're all occupying high positions, 42 qualified. And that's what gives them pride. And you recognize that pride and get the benefit of that. Thank you for your patient listening. Wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay accountable. God bless.